are very rarely sung by the vocalists. It was Dr. DrSAKDurga who successfully conducted a similar program in 2009 and has once again come forward to highlight the compositions of the lesser-known Vaggeyakaras and their compositions to Carnatic music. Dr. Durga has chosen the compositions of Vaggeyakaras in Sanskrit, Malayalam, Kannada, Telugu and Tamil. Sarvani Sangeetha Sabha is indebted to Dr. Durga and thanks her for her untiring efforts. Sarvani thankfully acknowledges the participation of Srimati Gayathri Girish, Srimati Ganga Ramachandran, Srimati Manasi Prasad, Srimati B. Lalitha Madhav, and Srimati Vidya Subramanian, all busy vocalists for their wholehearted cooperation extended to this program. The Sabha also thanks the accompanists, Sri R. Rahul on the violin and Sri B. Ganapathiraman on the mridangam. We now request Dr. Durga to commence the further proceedings. Thank you.
Namaskaram. Today we have a novel program of lesser-known compositions of lesser-known composers in the 5 languages used in South Indian music. We are very familiar with the Telugu compositions and Tamil compositions, and in Chennai even Kannada compositions are not so familiar, and the other languages like Malayalam is not also familiar. We are having in the concerts the compositions like the Telugu, Tamil and Sanskrit mostly. So this is to bring to limelight the compositions composed by great composers in other languages. And this program, we have selected the performers who have specialized in the compositions. I must say that some of the performers who partook last time and also this time learned the less known composers' compositions, which is a good trend that they are also learning something new for the concert. And it is very interesting to note that these composers paved the way for the present day composers and also for the medieval composers. For example, we had Margadarshi Sheshayengar. It is the name Margadarshi was given to him because he was a Margadarshi for the Kriti compositions. And we have a very interesting combination of Margadarshi Sheshayengar's compositions in Sanskrit and Malayalam compositions by rather less known composers like KUTTY TANKACHI and K.C. Keshav Pillai. Iravi Varman Thampi, he is known little bit in Tamil Nadu. And in Kannada compositions will be with Vadi Raja Tirtha and Yoga Narasimhan, which is not heard so much in Tamil Nadu. Then we have the compositions of Telugu composers, V. Origala, Veeraraghava Sharma and Dasu Sriramulu. I think that composers are not also much heard in South Indian concerts. And we have lastly the Tamil compositions, again back not heard very much in the concerts like Yettappa Maharaja and also Kadigai Namashivaya Pulavar. Tamil compositions we know from Papanasham Shivan, Arunachala Kavirayar and all, not these composers. And these compositions were taken from the Sangeetha Sampradaya Pradarshini. So it will be very interesting. I am quite sure that when you hear the compositions.
Srimati Ganga Ramachandran.
Thank you. She has done her MA, MPhil in music, and also now she is doing PhD in the lesser known compositions of Kerala.